Hey kids, today is Friday, May the 12th, 2017. Here are your announcements. So everything is happening all at once. May the 17th, Wednesday, is the last day that seniors can turn in work. And your grades will be posted on the 19th. May the 19th is the last day that undergrads can turn in work, and your grades will be posted on the 23rd, except in EOC courses, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. May the 19th is graduation at 7 o'clock in the Tennessee High Auditorium in Bristol. Hope to see many of you there. Okay, so EOC courses, what's the deal? Well, we have to count the test as 10% of your final grade. Keep in mind that's in English 1, 2, 3, Math 1B, 2B, 3B, B only, U.S. History, Chemistry, and Biology. So we have to count, by state law, have to count that 10% of your grade. The only problem is we won't receive the raw scores back until the state says May 29th. Then they came back and said, well, it might be May 22nd, so we don't know. Best case scenario, we get them back on May 22nd, and all is good with the world, because we'll have them in there by May 23rd, when grades are due. If we do not, then what we will do is put in your grade without that, and then we will go back in and add that grade later. Since it's 10% of the grade, you can do the math. It can only make your final average go up or down so many points. I used to know how many. Hold on, I'm going to pause the video. So the maximum the EOC could swing your grade, your final grade is 5 points, up or down. So, for example, if your average is a 50 and you make a 0 on the EOC, then it goes down to a 45. If you have a 50 and you make 100 on the EOC, it goes up to a 55. That's the maximum swing you can get on a grade. So, I should have been able to do that in my head. I don't know why I didn't. But anyway, so there you have it, folks. There is a 10-point range in which your grade can fall, except your grade will be in the middle of that 10 points. 10% of your grade. Think about it. But anyway, so we will put those in after the fact. If anybody is borderline, if anybody's EOC could cause them to fail a course, we will, of course, be in touch about that. But that would be, if you have a 66 or below, unless you make 100 on the EOC, which is frankly impossible, then you're not going to pass. Just how it is. But other grades in that range, if you're in the 68 to 70 range, to 72 range, we're going to wait and see. We'll still post your grade, but whether you pass the class or not is going to depend on how you did on the EOC. And I don't know when we'll have those. But once we get them, we will put them in as soon as we can. Hope that's clear. Summer school. How many people love summer school? Not me, but we are going to offer a limited summer school this summer only to people who fail classes. You can pay $125 per course to recover a credit. Credit recovery is when you make a 50 or above in a course, or 50 to 69 in a course, but you don't pass it, so you have to take credit recovery in order to recover your credit. Now, if you are close on some things, you might ask your teacher if they'll let you make up a few things to pass the course. That would be the easiest way. That way you're not paying any money or doing anything like that. But your teachers are not obligated to do that for you, because essentially they would be working for free for someone who didn't really do much work for them. So, if I were a teacher, I'd be like, no way, dude. I begged you all semester to get busy and you never did. So no, you can fail the class and pay $125 and take summer school. That's just me. I'm big on tough love. But some of your teachers might be like, you know what? Yeah, you're only a thing away, and you had this go on and that go on, and we get it. And that doesn't apply to people who have had extended illnesses and things like that. We will take those into consideration when doing this. But If you fail a class, just outright fail it, and you're like 14 years old, no job, and you got nothing else going on in your life, and you just failed because you're lazy and refuse to get organized, then you can take summer school, recover your credits, and that way you're not behind. But they are $125 each. We do need a check mailed for that. And there is a sign up if you go to topstudeducation/summer-school, which of course you won't know if you failed until the 23rd, and then I'll hit summer school stuff really hard. Thought for the day. I really want you guys to start reflecting on things like, what would I have done differently? Like, what would you have done differently if you could start this, if you could just take a time machine, go back in time, start the semester over, what would you have done differently? I'd really like to hear the answer to that. That's going to help you. The reason that will help you is because you get that chance every semester to start it over, to do it differently. It's just you've got to find that self-discipline and will to do it. So, there you go. That's your thought for the day. It's Friday. Y'all have a good day. Good weekend. See you.